Hey, what is up, you guys? It is Haley here, and welcome to a new video. This is gonna probably be part of like a 4-part series, just week by week, because I think if I try to put this whole video into one video for the month, it's just gonna be too long. So today I am going to start my zero waste journey / my minimal waste journey. So the one thing that is different about where I live is we do not have bulk stores. So I can't go buy things in bulk and bring my own packaging because we just don't have that. We don't have like a Whole Foods or anything like that. The closest thing we have is like bulk coffee, which I don't drink coffee anyways. So my personal goal is anything that I do buy in packaging, the packaging has to be recyclable through my recycle company, which comes with like my trash. So that is my goal. Any food that I get, any etc. I'm going to do as minimal food waste, so wasting food in general, and as minimal plastic and everything that can't be recycled. So there's going to be a couple things. The first thing I'm actually out doing is I have to get my cats cat food. Yeah! So I'm hoping the package that it comes in, because it does come in a plastic bag, I hope it comes in that I can recycle the bag. I usually reuse it for like as a trash bag, but I'm not going to do that this time. So we are going to see hopefully if it is a recyclable bag, and if so, it will go in the recycle bin. But I took out all the trash in the entire house yesterday, so we're gonna try to do all of this minimal waste, and I'm excited. All right, that was a feat, having to carry him and carry this 30-pound bag of cat food, but we get Science Diet multi-benefits for our cats. They like the food, it works well with their system, that's why I get it. So there's this guy like a row over that's like tweaking out or something. So I'm looking on here to see if there is any recycle symbols on this bag. I don't see any, no! My first item is going to be a fail. I'm gonna Google this. I'm going to Google, can I recycle my Science Diet cat food bag, and see what comes up. So basically, no, I can't recycle this bag. TerraCycle can recycle it for me if I send it into them. So I'm going to look through that to see exactly. But basically, I guess a good rule of thumb is if you can tear it, you can recycle it. Like bag wise, if it's kind of a weird thing like food bags, but most general dog food and cat food bags you cannot recycle, so that's kind of okay. And I understand why they don't do dog food and cat food in bulk, because it'll go bad, and cats usually don't like it if it's been sitting out for too long. So we're also going to go into Burlington just for a little bit and look around and see if we can find anything. But first thing was a epic fail. But maybe TerraCycle can recycle this for me, and if so, I will send it to them to have them recycle it for me. So cross my fingers. Jason was losing his shit inside Burlington, so we had to leave. But I ended up getting a couple items. So I think honestly this is showing me how hard it is to shop for somebody else. Like I have to buy food for my pets. I can't buy it not purchased in a bag that's non-recyclable. I have to buy stuff for like my son. So this actually isn't for my son, but it is for another baby. I have a friend who is having a girl, so I got this for her, but it comes on a plastic hanger. And I mean, I know these tags aren't recyclable because they're too small. They will gunk up the machine. Well, actually these might be big enough, paper wise, but it's like these little things right here, they're not recyclable. They will gunk up the machine because they're too small. So I don't know if the hanger is recyclable or not. I would think it would be, but there is no number on it, so I'm not for sure. And then I ended up buying a thing of bibs, which unfortunately come in a plastic bag. This is ridiculous. There doesn't need to be a plastic bag around these bibs. This plastic bag has no number on it. So there's no way to recycle it. It's like one of those cellophane bags. So the best thing I can do is to reuse it at least and get more than just one use out of it. So, I mean, plus on the inside, it's got a plastic hanger, and that is paper that you can recycle. So this is, I was going to originally do like, I'll donate $5 to a charity for every pound that of waste that I have, but I'm already like hitting there, and they have to give you a receipt. They don't have an email option. And honestly, like for me, if I say I don't need a receipt, it's still going to print and it's still going to be thrown away. So I didn't help contribute to not getting a receipt. I still technically got a receipt. The store just kept it for me. So to me, it's not like, oh, I didn't get any trash because they threw away the receipt for me. That doesn't work for me. So yeah, yeah, yep. So this was store number 2, and that was a fail. I feel like it's going to be a lot like this, and I think it's going to show how, like, I don't live in I don't live in a tiny town, but I don't live in a huge city either, and it's harder for people who live in towns like this, which I think most people do, to go minimal waste or zero waste. But by the end of the month, we do now have a new bulk soap place here in town, and so then I'm gonna go there at least by the end of the month, and you have to bring your own container and you have to bring your own everything. So I'm excited. It's a little expensive, but I'm excited to go and see exactly how that works. But we're gonna go home because this little man needs a nap, and we're going to kind of just count all the waste we have. All right, so I am home now, and I'm on TerraCycle's website, and we're gonna see exactly if they will take this Science Diet cat food bag. So I already had an account with them, so I want to join. Oh, okay, so they have a bunch of things. These are free recycling plans. Search, so okay. Oh yeah, like these 1x1 recycling. I have these contacts right here, and they are not that easy to recycle, the physical contacts. This you could easily, but these, they shrivel up and they stick to everything. So I'm gonna do Science Diet. We're gonna see what comes up. Ah, no, click here to review all available programs or contacts if you like this to solve this waste stream. So they take a lot of things that normally are not taken. All right, so this is Thursday, which is day 3 of my minimal waste journey, because there is no way I'm going to be able to go no waste. But I'm actually pretty proud of myself for a couple things that I have learned that can be recycled, and some products that have like changed their packaging so you can recycle it. And like, for example, you can, on these little shells, you can just rip out the plastic part because it doesn't take a lot of the box, and then you can still recycle the box and you have to throw away that plastic. But these I tried last night because I'm trying to eat less carbs. These are carb free. They're made from chickpeas. They're actually not half bad. But a couple things I did learn that can be recycled. The bottoms of food, like these are the bottoms of fruit purees from Gerber, like these. The top can't be recycled because it's a mixed material, but the bottom can be. So you have to rinse those out and you can recycle those, which is nice. And then if you have little shooters like this, the top can't be recycled because it's a mix, but the rest of the bottle can be recycled. So those are a couple things I did learn that you can recycle, that you just don't have to throw away, which is nice. And I'm actually seriously impressed on my recycle pile versus my trash. All right, so this is all the trash that I have created, and actually I'm pretty impressed. By now I usually have a trash can full. I did eat out on accident. That trash is still in my car. But I mean, it's actually not that much for 4 days. I'm pretty sure it'll take me more than a week to fill this bag, but that is a huge plus compared to what I used to do. And then that is my huge recycle that I just need to throw in my recycle can. All of this kind of stuff. So I'm actually impressed with myself, learning all the different things you can recycle. I think that's actually a huge improvement for me, especially, you know, with everything. So we're gonna keep going on this journey. I will check in at the end of the week, and I'm going to weigh my trash bag to see exactly how much it actually weighs and how much waste I did contribute for 1 week. I will do that on Monday. I will weigh that. But I'm actually impressed with the amount I was able to recycle. So I just did something that I had a second thought about afterwards. So I get my fabric softener as a concentrate, and then I have to do 2 cups of fabric softener to 3 cups of water to get to the right consistency. So I reuse these bottles, just these Downy bottles, to put it in, because 7 cups fit perfectly. Or how many other cups? 2 cups of concentrate to 5 cups of water. So 7 cups fit perfectly. Well, so I was like, I can't use my kitchen towels to wipe down these bottles, because then the kitchen towels, well, I guess I could have. I didn't think about it. Like, oh, I could use my kitchen towels to wipe these down, even though it's soap, because they'll be washed in it eventually. So I just ended up using a ton of paper towels. So I've put them all in my little basket, and then I needed to make a funnel, and I didn't want to use a food funnel, so I made one out of this plastic bottle. So I can't recycle it now because it's got all this on this inside and I can't get it out. So at least I reuse it for another purpose. But yeah, I just thought I could wipe these down with, like, even if I didn't want to use a kitchen towel because food wise, I could have wiped it down with a bath towel and it would have been fine and it wouldn't have mattered. But I didn't think about that until I literally finished doing all of these. All right, so it is the end of the first week of us going minimal waste. And then I was going to weigh the bag in front of you guys, but out of habit, Ethan took the trash out this morning and that was it. We did have 2 pizza boxes that did not fit in the bag to add on top of it. But overall, I think we have contributed a lot less this week. I have learned a lot this week. So next week, we're going to try to do even less than that. And hopefully, because we had to buy some staple things, like the cat food and stuff that I won't have to buy this week, hopefully it will, you know, calm down. I just think I'm going to have to do some research on a couple different things that I don't know if they are, like, what to do with them exactly. Like, for example, Q-tips, you know, stuff like that. I'll have to do a little bit of research. I did a bunch of crafting this weekend, and that makes a ton of mess and just waste in general. So that's going to be one thing. It's like, what can I do better with my scraps, etc., etc. So that's actually all I have for this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss week 2 of trying to go zero waste and probably epically failing like we did this week. I do really think we did cut down though, because we'd probably have about 3 bags of trash normally, and we cut it down to 1 bag of trash. So to me, that's a win. Just being able to cut down a little bit can save a lot. And, you know, I'm trying to take my cup everywhere and not have to use cups, etc., etc. I think we're doing pretty good. So, but make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you do not miss the video for next time. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.